Hey everybody, welcome back. It's PokeQuest. On the last one we played as the Titan, we were playing in upgrades mode again, and we kind of made up for the previous Titan. By the way, we just random this character twice, so a bit unfortunate in that regard that we did upgrade mode 3 times, and 2 times with the Titan. But we got to a new area, so we did actually achieve something. We went to these ice lands at the end. I don't know what controls where you go to in the second and third area. I don't know if it's just random. But it's the first time I've ever got there. We didn't win the run, unfortunately. We died in the Icelands. But we did get to see Castle Spades, I think it is. And in doing so, we unlocked the Prince. So we're going to be seeing what the Prince does. We get the Bard afterwards, who was looking at me with very sultry eyes, honestly. Anyway, the Prince of Hearts. They have Flame Strike, up to 2 cards. So inflame the sum of the cards. Plus 50% inflame if cards are paired. Nice. 1 card rank Queen or higher, block 2 times the sum of the card. So if it's an ace, it's going to be 22. If it's a king or a queen, it's going to be 20. And then it goes into cooldown. Inhale is up to 2 cards and 1 health. Increase your next inflame by the sum. And bait, you get 8 of these. Enemy draws 1 card. And I can spend 2 energy during your turn in combat to inflict Flammable 2 on an enemy. And it causes inflamed items to increase their inflame. So this is an inflame lord, I say. I'm just trying to work out why bait would be really ever good. There are a few scenarios I can think where, like the ogre, whatever you call it, the one-eyed orc, or whatever you're actually called, where they have a stipulation the card has to be between 2 certain values, and you can make them overdraw, I guess. But it feels a little bit garbage. I feel like the intention is for you to make them use their ability so they take the inflame damage. Anyway, we're going to go and play classic mode because we did for every other character, and we're going to keep going until we get a victory, at least in the first area. Right, we're going to start with no modifiers, please. I could try with modifiers as well, but I'm going to do none. Keep it the same as everything else. Now, I'm expecting we're probably going to cap out at Toad this time, but we'll see. Okay, off the bat, what do I feel like upgrading? I think Gem Drawer is always a solid upgrade, just picking 1 in, first of all. Especially since there's a Gem Mine right in front of me. And I think I'll go to the Gem Mine. Now, it's going to be difficult without playing with all these little, comforts I had before, like 30 food at the start and like 30 chips. But, we'll see what we can do. I'm not going to pay you to raise my limit. I think that's unnecessary. I'm probably going to use a gem per battle. Oh, there's a gem coming up. Nice. Right. So you're looking for a 4-card flush, which you could have. You might actually hit me for 33 if that's a diamond. Or cards adding to 30, which you can't have. I'm a little bit spooked, I have to be honest with you. I kind of want to put the block up, but I don't have a queen right now. I think this turn I'll gem up. Honestly, I'm going to buckler just for safety. We got no pairs. I'm going to put more inflame on, and then we're going to inflame you. Shall I flammable you too? Next inflame plus 9. Oh, you choose an item to inflame. It's not both of them. Well, we should inflame the Awaken then, sorry, because they're going to use that sooner rather than later. Let's try it. Let's just see if they don't awake. In fact, they won't awaken this turn, so this will go up. So it went up by 14. Does this tell you increase? I wish it's told you what percentage or something. Is it a percentage or is it always 14? We'll find out next turn, full enough, because they've drawn really badly again. So we're not going to inhale this time. I'm just going to inflame the Awaken again. So 54, end turn. 81, so that was 27. So it's going up by 50%. So you're dead. In fact, this might be a turn where I can use the bait. Because I want you to Awaken. I'm actually going to do it. So they're awakening now. They cannot club me. And I'm going to get the perfect damage. And the Inflame happens before they do damage to me. Excellent. Right, I'd rather get a gem, so I think I'm going to fight Errant Ghost. 53 health. Sure. And you're a black card lord, so you're not doing either of your abilities, which is fantastic news. It means I don't have to worry about any block. I think I gem again immediately. And then we pick the cards that are best. Increases your next Inflame by the sum. And it's inflamed by the sum, but more if it's paired. Okay, I see. I think we do this again. I'm a bit unlucky with the rest of my roll, unfortunately, that I got 2 and a 3 on it. The 6 is pretty mediocre as well. We're going to inflame... What are we going to inflame here? You know what? I'll inflame Curse. And I'm going to flammable you too, so that it's going to tick up. So you're now on 44 and you're not going to use it. So as soon as you curse, and you're always going to curse before Haunt, you're dead. And unlike Curse, Inflame does stack, so I can't proc the Inflame myself. I have to let them use their ability to do so. Unlike the previous example, where I was trying to get exact points, I'm not going to get exact anymore, so I'm not going to bait it. Just keep raising it higher and higher. There you go, get obliterated. If only I could have seen the future a little bit more. This is one of the things I've got to say about the balance of this game, and I've moaned about it a little bit in the past few episodes. Let's just keep going forwards. I think the sight range thing is a bit... I don't know. It's nice, but I think it should give you more of a base one than you get right now. Just to let you like prepare a little bit easier. It's so hard to justify spending 5 chips when I think you need to buy items for the late game. Or even food at some point, because like I'm going to run out of food pretty quickly. It's a bit of a spookerific combination. Okay, so you're clubbing me, but you have a pretty decent chance of smashing me, honestly. 2 mystery cards, and either of them have to be a 10 or higher. So we're going to gem, because I would like to put the buckler on. 28. So I'm going to try and block as much of this as I can. So we'll stick... Ooh, yeah, we'll stick the ace there. I will do this as well. I'll inhale to increase my next inflame, and this is a pair. So we get more inflame. Now, what should I inflame? I guess it's something that's more likely to tick over next turn. So I'm going to inflame the smash. Okay, the smash went off. We take 6 damage. They take 27. It wasted our flammable, unfortunately, but I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to inflame smash. You're going to hit me, and I can't do anything about it. Well, we got no value out of flammable there, but again, we don't really get a choice, unfortunately. You have drawn Insane Ogre. What the hell is this? Well, they're doing that again. Honestly, I've misplayed this. I'll take the damage where I shouldn't have done. I should have inhaled to Flame Strike to Buckler. Right, you're getting sent to the Shadow Realm. I'm going to put it on this because it's more likely to proc. He hit me every single turn. What an asshole. And this is like what I'm saying about this mode. It's so hard, the classic mode. I know it says it's like the harder mode, but I need like an in-between. In like Slay the Spire terms, it feels like upgrade mode is like maybe Ascension 1. And then this is Ascension 20. It's just crazy. Right, you have 3 black cards. You're going to multiply the next attack damage by 2. Brilliant. I'm happy for you. We'll do this. I've got another pair. I don't need the buckler, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to inhale you. I will flammable you again. Put 2 into here. We're going to put it on cough. And then turn. So this is going to go up down to 57, which will then go up by 28, which is lethal. So as long as you're not going to cough, and you're not going to cough, we're good. And in fact, I can also do this just to put you into even more lethal range. So I'm now just waiting for you to draw 3 red cards. I can see the damage output of this Prince being insane. If they have like a really hard to, you know, enable skill, and you can just stall until they get it. Or even stall till sudden death. They could be pretty powerful. Right, let's go battle Giant Rat. Food's looking awful right now. And of course you have a pair off the bat, because why wouldn't you? So I think this means I'm not going to do my big Inflame Wombo combo. Honestly... Oh, I don't have a Queen or higher. Do I want to take 21 damage, though? Not really. But I'm going to. I believe we'll get the ability to heal in the future. Alright, now we gem. No pairs. Inhale. Flame Strike. Flammable. They're taking 56 damage. They have no pairs. Brilliant. This is basically lethal now. No, it is lethal. If they ever get another pair, they're dead. They're dead. Just in case my maths is wrong, we'll do that. By the way, this is up to 2 cards, not just 2 cards, so I can put a card in there. That's pretty nice. I like the versatility of it. Who do I want to fight now? Mechanoid or other guy? The one who runs with a Kenku. Medic. I know you're a Plague Doctor, but... Actually, you're quite a nice design on you now that I look at it. If I can perfect kill him, obviously it's worth it to get the 10 health. But I actually get value off my bait versus Mechanoid, so I'm going to fight Mechanoid. I hate you. How did you draw, like, the perfect card on the first turn? Okay, never mind. No, not never mind, actually. I'm going to forego the pair because I want to block the damage. I've taken way too much so far. I just refuse to take more. We'll increase the Inflame, and then we're going to put Inflame on Overheat. And we'll do that. So you're going to Rusty Tool again. The question is, do I want to take the damage? Answer, not really. So I think I'm going to force you to Overheat. Which is not lethal. It's close, though. So you should do nothing to me, right? Yes. And it resets your draw. Man, I hate you. I hate that you keep drawing insane cards. I have lethal. Oh, I've missed lethal. It's fine. They take 10. They take 19 and die. Okay. Maybe I didn't have lethal, actually. I think I didn't. I think I missed it by 1. Whatever. It worked. The game just refuses to let me gamble, and it's upsetting me now. In lieu of being able to gamble, let's see what's in your shop. Pairs, cards, full houses. So Shuriken's a pair and it gives me draw, which is interesting. I was really looking for draw. You know what? Paying 1 life to get a card, life tap, that seems pretty good. I've had enough of straight flushes, by the way. Again, you can straight flush that down the toilet, for all I care. Any card into exactly 16, curse or pair. Give me life tap. And I'll buy a slot, I suppose. Camping tent produces a one-time use campsite. I can honestly see the benefit of this, because not only would it be a heal, it gives me an option to get food, and it can refill consumable. Reveal world map location to additional 10 spaces distant. Give me the camping tent. And then let me leave here for a second. The temple. In hand 6s, I'll take it, thank you. Now, if I'm going to go deep into the game, I feel like I need to do the dungeon. But I'm in a bit of a spooky spot right now to do that. Also, 3 chips for 1 food. I know it's repeatable. But what a rip-off, Tavern. Like, I can buy it from the shop for cheaper. I can buy it for 2 chips at the shop. You're crazy. Again, the balancing on that feels a little bit off. Maybe it should be like, I don't know how you would balance it. Like 6 chips for 3? Well, no, that's then just 2 for 1. Maybe like 6 chips for 4 food or something, but I don't know. It's just strange that it's cheap to get it from the shop, which is not fully reusable, but is like reusable to what? 8 times? I'm not going to spend 16 chips on food. Are you crazy? In this economy? So I can use 3 gems to do this battle. Alright. I think I'm going to do it. Give me the upgrade slot, because I would like to equip my life tap. And I think we're just going to have to pray. Pray for the best. Hang on a minute. Do you sell for anything? No. I was going to say, I would crunch my bait for 1 gold. To get a 13 heal. Can I use the tent now? Hang on a minute. It's actually only use when you're on the world map. If we don't do the dungeon, I'm basically saying that we're probably fighting Sergeant Toad and ending. And that doesn't sound good to me. But what am I doing it for? Why would I get the chips now? What would I want to do? Purchase food is probably one thing, and then get a 13 heal. But if I take more than 13 damage in the fight, then I've kind of just wasted my time. And, you know, I've come out worse. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just accept moving on. Is there a campsite in my future? We don't know. Because, well, map site range is 2 tiles. I want to test something. I'm going to forgo the dungeon right now. If I use a camping tent here, how does this work? So it restores 20 health. Excellent. Give me that. So I can't reuse the camping tent. I was wondering if I could refill it. Does that just get destroyed? It does. Okay. I didn't notice the moniker on it saying destroyed. Can I go back into Castle Hearts now? I can. Okay. We'll do it this way. I've got a bit more health back. We'll go and do the dungeon now. I feel content by my decision. Okay, you're going to claw me. That's 9 damage. Do I care, though? Not completely. I wish I'd got a pair there. I think we're going to life tap for the chance of a pair. Okay. So you're doing 9. I'm going to block it. Block it while the going's good. 2 black cards shrieked, 3 screams. So you're not going to scream this turn. So I think what I'm going to do is Flame Strike the Curse and get it to stack up. And we're just going to try and live through, like, the meantime. So you hit me for 9. I block it. I could do with another defensive tool for when Buckler's down, but I guess I can't. You might have 3 black cards right now, I have to be honest with you. You do. So there goes the curse. I think this is going to be a battle where we use another gem. You're going to hit me. Well, I say you're going to hit me. You have a black card. You might shriek at me instead. But I'd really like to not take 12 damage from the buckler, so I think that's going to be going there. I'm going to gem again. I feel robbed. Risk it for a pair? Okay, it is a pair, but not a pair that we were hoping for. We'll stick you into the buckler. We'll stick you 2 into Inhale. And we'll put the pair into Flame Strike. And we're going to do Scream again. We need to get that ticking up. And honestly, we spend more energy. So you shrieked. You've hexed my Flame Strike. That's fine. I can ignore that. You might claw me this turn, but again, I'm just going to have to accept it. We'll have Lethal now. Yeah. We'll have Lethal if we force you to Scream. So I guess that's the new game plan. To make sure you have 3 black cards. 2. Please. Please. Thank you. The other card was a black card. I couldn't take the risk, though. Okay, Knights of Ember. 3 cards rank 9 or higher. You can't have that right now, so you're not going to block. And then you need 4 red cards, which you could have. I think I'm going to go off again on turn 1. I could do some disruption just to make sure that these, like, inflames keep proccing when I want them to. I'm going to life tap again because I don't know what's good for me. So you're not attacking me this turn. No, you could attack me this turn. I think I'm going to take the risk that you don't put a lot of inflame on you. I wish I'd got a pair again. If I could be so lucky. Now, this is more likely to go... I fucking pushed a gem. I'm a moron. Okay, in that case, you know what? I'm going to take the less risky approach. Which could be now more risky if he does draw it, but he hasn't. Right, 56 damage. You are going to block this turn, and I cannot disrupt that anymore. So I think we just let this Inflame go. And start inflaming this instead. The Flammable will tick up as well now, so that's 23. You're probably going to attack me this turn. Give me another card. That's pretty good, honestly. Oh, wait, you're not going to attack me. 3 cards rank 9 or higher. Well, actually, you might do. Because the Queen's going to go into here. The Queen, the Jack go into here. If these two are red cards, you're still going to hit me. But I've decided I don't want to take the risk. We'll put a block up. And we'll keep that inflaming. Okay. That's fine. The inflame is just ticking up over here. You can keep blocking for all I care. Actually, that's not true. You can't keep doing that. Please stop doing that. I'm going to have to gem. Okay, there's one of my enhanced 6s. So that's actually a 13. Oh, a pair. That's excellent. 13 flame. Plus 24, that's 54. 80. So it takes me to 80. So that is not lethal because you have block, but it'll be lethal next turn if this goes through. I'm going to just put this on to make sure that it takes up. You piece. I actually hate you. I really do not like the Inflame and Curse in this game. Like, building mechanics around it is so scuffed. Because I just don't have control. It's better for me, like, the payoff has to be bigger. Because there are cards which are 2 cards and just does some attack up front. I'd rather have that than, you know, have this risk of them using an ability when I'm not ready for them to do so. Anyway, they're probably going to shield. They might sword as well. We're going to life tap. We might die here. I have to gem. I just can't get a card higher than the Queen. So hang on, you're going to hit me for 15 and inflame me for 4. That would leave me on 12. I guess that's the risk I have to take now. I didn't even get a pair. This is awful. Oh, I also just spent 1 health. It doesn't really matter. 19 plus 15, that's 30. This isn't lethal. Thankfully, they didn't attack me that turn. I also have to put more inflame than the block you have, otherwise... Oh, maybe I don't, actually. Alright, let's put flame here, because that'll kill you if you use it, and you are. I don't know if this was worth. I'm going to definitely heal first. I think we went into that on 40 health, question mark, so we spent 1 health. We spent 2 gems. We did get some food, we got some chips. So I guess that's fine. It's just fine, though. Okay, I can spend, what was it, 1 gold to see further? 2 gold. I think that's worth to try and prepare myself for the future. There are no casinos. I just wanted to gamble. I can't do the elite. I just refuse to. Food would be nice, but again, we get the choice. I suppose going up is better. We get 3 chips here rather than 2, and we can go to a flea market. And then, well, actually, that's kind of an annoying battle. I'd rather not fight you. Hill Giant, cards down to 50. I cannot disrupt that, and I cannot disrupt this either. So they're both pretty spicy. The Goblin, though, does give me a gem for my troubles, and on a perfect kill gives me plus 1 chip. How many cards have you got? 7. So I think, on average, you don't get your attack off. It's definitely easier than the Goblin. What's your health? I'm going to go for Hill Giant. I think you're easy to kill. I have to leave. Ooh, sorry. One last thing. What are my upgrade costs? What's this? A Jack or higher. I mean, that might be worth. 3 uses per turn. That seems really good as well. I need a heal, though. Because that goes through block, so it's not even like I can put the block up and then push this 3 times. I would hit the damage. Alright. I'm going to upgrade you. And then with all my remaining money, I'm going to upgrade you. I think we're now well set for our future. Just leave this cursed area. But we might die in the present. that is my issue. Okay, card down to 50. You do not have it. I know you do not have it. Now, I could life tap 3 times, but I'd rather not. I think I'm still willing to pop a gem a turn. So let's do that. Let's feel miserable about everything. Let's do the lowest pair I can do. And let's put you flammable. And get this ticking up. This might pop this turn, which is scary. And I'm going to life tap now. We'll block it, because I can't take the risk right now. And I think the 1 health is worth taking. Retrospectively, I should have pushed this 1 more time. Because I only need 20 block. But hey-ho. Let's get more Inflame on you. It didn't go off, so now we're approaching the point that when it goes off, you die. This is one-off lethal. That hurts. So we're going to life tap once. Okay, this is lethal. If you use your ability now, you die. So we stop life tapping now. I can force them to cast their ability, but I think I'm just going to wait. Because they're going to go into sudden death eventually, and that will make them cast it. The fucking Inflame tick down. I'm done. Okay. Alright. Fair play game. You had me. I forgot Inflame ticks down when I haven't got the Flammable on. You piece. Well, you're dead anyway. We took 18 more than I needed to. Can you use your ability, please, today? Thank you. Alright. Angry Stallion, who has a similar gimmick. And he can get his thing off this turn, which is scary. But I'm going to assume he has not got an ace here. Again, we have drawn the worst possible hand we could have done. But that's okay. I'm at a point now where I might as well life tap, because I think any attack's going to hit me and kill me. Pretty likely to get it off this time. Yeah, let's save some gems and just life tap instead until I die. Again, we haven't drawn particularly well. If I block right now, I still die. So let's not worry about it. I probably should have put the Flammable on as well last turn. And I will do now. You're pretty likely to get it off now. Alright, we'll life tap twice. I see my health. We need some luck again, because I have not got lethal. We didn't get it. Alright, that's the Prince. Fantastic character, very well designed. I don't know. I think we're going to keep going at this. I'll have another go at the Prince in another episode. But I really do not like the Cursor and Flame mechanics, like basing them around. I need to see a spreadsheet of the abilities to see the balancing. But I feel like it's so off on these characters. Can I even see on here? Like the Knight, 2 cards attacks with the sum of the cards. And it's plus 50% if they're paired. So it's exactly the same as the Flame Strike ability. But Flame Strike is worse because Inflame is worse than Attack. I know there's like benefits, like for example the Flammable that will hit the Inflame. So you could argue that way around. But the Inflame has like a gimmick associated with it. It's like, I need to make a person use their ability to make this go off. And if they don't do it, it decays. So its damage goes worse over time. I don't know. I feel like the balance on Inflame and Curse is so like scuffed. Like again, 2 cards, some of the Curse, 50% of the Curses are paired. Curse decays. I know it does damage over time, and you're looking for an ability that's not going to be used, which is probably easier than finding an ability that will be used. But still, I just want the damage up front. I don't know. Anyway, ignore this ranting. The more and more I'm ranting, and I've mentioned this before, when a game starts to feel like a bit of a chore, it will come off the docket pretty quickly. And this is approaching that level now. I wish there was just a balance, a better balance between upgrade mode and classic mode. It's so insane, like it's so polarizing. But we'll continue on a little bit more. I kind of want to see what the Bard does, because apparently we had a run like the Bard in the past. But man, it's tried my patience. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.